There is an organ in your body right now that is dying in complete silence. It has no pain receptors inside it, so it cannot scream when it is being destroyed. You could have 80% of it completely rotted away and you would not feel a single thing in your stomach. But just because it is silent doesn't mean it is not warning you. It is sending distress signals to weird places on your body that you would never suspect. It changes the color of your hands. It changes the shape of your fingernails. It even sends a ghost pain to your right shoulder blade that no massage can fix. Most people ignore these signs until the day they wake up with yellow eyes and realize it is too late. Today, I am going to show you the 8 strange and hidden warning signs that your body is breaking down from the inside out. If you have sign number 3 or sign number 7, you need to take action immediately. Before we get to the signs, you need to understand why this is happening. Your liver is the general of your body. It filters toxins, regulates hormones, and keeps your blood clean. But when it gets clogged with fat or scar tissue, it starts to suffocate. Since it cannot send pain signals from the abdomen, it hijacks your nervous system and sends pain elsewhere. It messes with your blood flow, causing visible changes on your skin. It destroys your hormonal balance, changing how your body looks and feels. These are not random symptoms. They are a desperate cry for help. Let's start with the first sign, which is often the most confusing one for doctors and patients alike. You might have a nagging pain under your right shoulder blade. You think you slept wrong, or maybe you pulled a muscle at the gym. You take painkillers, but the pain comes back. You go to a chiropractor, but it doesn't help. This is called referred pain. When your liver is inflamed, it pushes against the phrenic nerve. This nerve travels up your neck and connects directly to your right shoulder. So while the problem is deep in your belly, your brain thinks the pain is in your shoulder. If you have a dull ache in your right shoulder that refuses to go away, stop treating the muscle and start checking your liver. This is the first major red flag. Go to a mirror and look at your chest, neck, and arms. Do you see small red dots with tiny, spidery legs spreading out from the center? These are called spider angiomas. They look like little red spider webs on your skin. This happens because your liver is failing to break down excess estrogen. When the liver is sick, estrogen levels spike in your blood, causing small blood vessels to dilate and burst near the surface. One might be nothing, but if you see clusters of them on your upper body, it means your liver is struggling to filter your hormones. It is a visible sign of internal chaos. Look at the palms of your hands. Are they red? I am talking about a blotchy, angry red color, especially on the fleshy parts under your thumb and pinky finger. This is called palmar erythema. It is not because your hands are hot. It is another sign of hormonal imbalance caused by liver damage. If you press on the red area, it turns white and then quickly turns red again. Your sick liver is pumping excess blood to the surface of your skin. If you have the shoulder pain and these red palms together, you are likely deep in the danger zone. This next sign is often mistaken for just getting fat, but it is actually a medical emergency. If your arms and legs are getting thinner, losing muscle mass, but your belly is getting huge, tight, and swollen, you are not just gaining weight. This is called ascites. When the liver becomes hard and scarred, blood cannot flow through it properly. The pressure builds up and fluid starts leaking out of your veins, pooling directly into your abdomen. You look pregnant with toxic fluid. This is a sign of late-stage liver damage and requires immediate medical attention. Your bathroom habits can tell you exactly how your liver is functioning. A healthy liver produces bile, which gives your stool its brown color. But when the liver is failing or blocked, that bile cannot get into your gut, so your stool turns pale or clay-colored. And since that bile has nowhere to go, it backs up into your blood and gets filtered by your kidneys, making your urine turn dark like Coca-Cola. If you are drinking plenty of water but your urine is dark and your stool is pale, your liver is screaming that it is clogged. Do you wake up with purple bruises on your legs or arms and have no idea how they got there? You barely bumped into a table, but it looks like you were in a fight. This happens because the liver produces the proteins needed to clot your blood. When the liver is shutting down, it stops making these proteins, so your blood becomes thin. You bleed internally from the tiniest impact. If you are bruising like a peach, it means your liver has lost its ability to protect you and keep your blood stable. This is not a normal itch from dry skin or a bug bite. This is an intense burning itch that feels like it is coming from under your skin. It happens because the liver cannot filter bile salts from your blood, so they deposit in your skin, causing irritation. It is usually much worse at night, driving you crazy and keeping you awake. If you find yourself scratching the soles of your feet or the palms of your hands late at night, ask yourself if your liver is toxic. Your skin is reacting to the poison in your blood. The scariest sign doesn't affect your body, it attacks your brain. The liver filters ammonia, a toxic byproduct of digestion. If it fails, ammonia builds up and travels to your brain, causing confusion, forgetfulness, and brain fog. You might feel sleepy during the day, but wide awake at night. You might forget simple things or feel disoriented. This is called hepatic encephalopathy. It is literally a toxic brain caused by a failing liver. Here is the absolute truth that Big Pharma might not tell you. Your liver is the most resilient organ you possess. It is the only organ in the human body that can completely regrow itself, even if substantial damage has already occurred. You can have a liver that is fatty and scarred, and within a few months of the right protocol, it can look brand new again. But it cannot heal while you are still poisoning it. You need a battle plan starting right now. First, you must eliminate the two biggest enemies, which are liquid sugar and alcohol. High fructose corn syrup is like throwing gasoline on a fire for your liver cells, so cut the sodas and processed juices immediately. Second, you need to embrace the power of bitter vegetables. I am talking about arugula Brussels, sprouts, and broccoli. These contain a compound called sulforaphane, which triggers enzymes that flush out deep toxins and reduce inflammation. Third, start intermittent fasting to give your liver a vacation from constant digestion. When you stop eating for 16 hours, your liver finally gets the time to focus on repairing itself instead of processing food. And finally, drink organic black coffee because studies prove it contains potent antioxidants that prevent scar tissue from forming. You have the power to turn this ship around starting today. Do not let these warning signs become your permanent reality. You are not broken, you are just overloaded, and your body is waiting for you to make the first move. Do not wait for the diagnosis to get worse. Take control of your health right now. If you want a complete step-by-step guide on exactly what to eat for the next 7 days to scrub your liver clean and reverse the damage, click the video on the screen right now. It is the perfect next step to save your health. Fix it before it is too late.